how can we retain top performers who might feel uncertain during change? So our top performers who are going to feel uncertain, and it doesn't matter how good of a performer people are, they're all going to receive change and go through the cycle of change at a different pace. But our top performers, be transparent about career paths, offer retention incentives or development opportunities, involve them in the process.
Again, all really good strategies. There is no wrong answer. You did warn you gave me
Well, I like
that.
to set people up for success,
Yep,
Bert. Yeah.
exactly. You did that well here, Phil. So all of these are really good strategies, and I think, again, it kind of depends on the personalities of the people that you're dealing with on which of these strategies, or perhaps multiple strategies, are the best ones. I think the one that probably bears a little bit of caution here is involving them in the process. Tap into their experience, ask for feedback, and keep them in the loop. I think that's important, but also there's a lot of times we don't want to give them sort of a false sense of participation or importance in the process, because if we ask them for the feedback and we don't end up implementing things that they might suggest, that does pose a little bit of risk that could cause them to become a little bit disgruntled. So I think asking for feedback is a good strategy, but keep the expectation appropriate that while we're soliciting feedback from people, that may or may not, ultimately bear on the decisions that are made.
Yeah, I mean, you're kind of used to that as a lawyer, right? You write
Of
briefs
course.
and offer your feedback to legislation, changes, recommendations, proposals, and they don't listen hardly ever to
Yes.
the amount of feedback you've given them.
Yep.
But I think this is the importance of why we go through change management training, right? And we have a program. Really, it's designed specifically for HR leaders on April 24th. That's a good opportunity for those people who sit in that seat of HR to go through change management training, because we're conditioned to change very differently than the other people in our workplace. All we do is deal with change every single day. So we go through that cycle a lot faster, and it's important for us to have the proper skills when we're going through that. All right, Bert,